Antonsen, he's the second seed. And it's the final spot in the semi-finals there that they're playing for. The winner of this takes on Lin Chun-Yi. So it could be an all Chinese Taipei semi-final in that half of the draw.
Please welcome players.
대만의 Lin Chun-Yi,
Lin Chun-Yi, Chinese Taipei.
덴마크의 안드레아스 안톤센,
Antonsen, Denmark.
So they've met twice before. Antonsen has won both of them. Thomas and Uber Cup was the last time that they met. Antonsen won that in 3. He also met at the Malaysia Open, which was at the start of the year. Antonsen won that far more comfortably. 21-16, 21-7. Lin Chun-Yi is a very fast, aggressive player. And yesterday, Antonsen, he really struggled at times against Lin Chun-Yi, a much lower-ranked player, a match he should have won, in theory, quite comfortably, especially he's beaten him before comfortably. Lin Chun-Yi, earlier this year, is 24, 180 centimeters tall, playing the best badminton of his life, 14th in the world. Has got 4 HSBC BWF World Tour titles to his name, including the Swiss Open earlier this year, the Super 300. He's also won the US Open in 2019, the Thailand Masters last year, and the Gaussian Masters. Beat Takuma Obayashi comfortably. Before that, Yushi Tanaka. That took a lot more work. Eventually won that one in 3. Here we are with Anders Antonsen, 27 years of age, 6 foot tall. He is a former world #2, currently 6th in the world, but was 2nd best in September of 2022. He's got a World Championship silver medal in 2019, won bronze twice in 23 and 21. European Games champion in 2019, European champion in 2021 and 2024, 2 silvers in 2017 and 2022. There you go, Lin Chun-Yi took him 84 minutes, one of the longest matches we had yesterday, and it was a close one. Chan Chak before that was comfortable, but he really got pushed. Well documented issues with his coach last week, who he fired.
Ready to play.
Gertje Tonaya from Netherlands is our umpire. Lapre Edresinge from Sri Lanka is our service judge.
Yep.
Well, on the circuit, Anders Antonsen, 6 titles, including this year's Indonesia Masters and Malaysia Open. He is also the defending champion here at the Korea Open. Beat Lo Kian Yu of Singapore in the final last year. It was a pretty decent start to the year. He was on fire at the time. Anders Antonsen. Eventually making his Korea Open debut. He started the year very, very well. He's taking some time to get himself sorted out. And he was played a left-hander yesterday, struggled. Might play another left-hander today and struggle. Yeah, he started well enough as it is.
Ladies
Got to two
and
finals,
gentlemen,
which he
on
won
my right,
Malaysia Open and Indonesia Masters.
Antonsen, Denmark.
Quarterfinal the French, then started going a little downhill. All England, second round
And
elimination.
on my left, Lin Chun-Yi, Chinese Taipei. Lin Chun-Yi
He
to
did win the European
serve.
Championships after that, but in terms of the
Love
World Tour, he had early
Play.
exits of the Thai Open first round, quarterfinal of Malaysia Masters, second round of the Singapore Open, Liu Ken Yu beat him. Did get to the final of the Indonesia Open, lost to Shi Yuqi, so that's a good result. Exit quarters of the Canada Open, Priyanshu Rajawat beat him, that was disappointing. At the Olympics, he lost to Li Zijia. There's a great rivalry there between those two now, I think. Lost in the quarters to Lee, having topped his group comfortably, as he should have.
Two, love.
Well, you give Lin any opportunity to get onto that smash of his, and he will take it. Kill shot there, the net
Three, love.
from Lin, gleefully taken. There you go, there's that
Service over.
willingness and enthusiasm
1,
to
3.
play on the smash.
Service over. Wipe the court, please. 4-1. Thank you.
Really good start here for Lin Chun-Yi. Just going back to Anders Antonsen and how things started so well and then
4-1.
slowly started to fade away from him. Doesn't make it.
5-1.
He had to retire hurt last week against very, very low-ranked opponent Satish Kumar Karunakaran. Just at 1-6 in that game. And then all the kerfuffle with his coach, so not been a great week. Scraped through yesterday.
Service over. 2-5. Anders, wait for the call. Or wait for the call.
I don't know whether you heard that, but the umpire is saying you don't have to, you don't celebrate, don't be making any sounds or noises till it's been called. And his point was, well, it was clearly out, so That's why I did it.
3-5.
It was close, I wouldn't have. Does like having the last word. Oh, I was kind of giving him a knowing look. Quick to the net. He had to be very quick there. Nicely done by Antonsen. That was key for him to get there as fast as possible.
Service over. 6-4.
Still maintains his lead.
Oh. 7-4.
Well, I was curious to see whether, and it is still fairly early days, whether he would have some kind of reaction today, Antonsen, whether he'd come out all guns blazing and sort of show that yesterday was just a flash in the pan. Not saying that it isn't, but
Play left.
been
Play left.
the greatest of starts.
Wait for him to be ready. Lin.
That's more like it.
Service
Just the last
over.
couple of minutes, we've seen a little bit more
5-7.
in that regard, by the way. Just going back to my point about whether he...
Ready?
About a reaction from him. It just seems a little bit more now. Yeah, I think the last few points have just
6-7.
gone some way to maybe answering that question. He's just a bit of a slow start, but there was also some fire in his belly. Oh, how about
Service
that?
over.
Just the way he took it.
8-6.
Brilliant. Made that look very, very easy, didn't he? Almost nonchalantly
Lin,
done.
new shuttle. Eight, 6.
Oh, has he done it again? Oh,
9-6.
that is excellent. Well, he's claiming that hit the ground. Lin Chun-Yi said, no, I didn't. Just give me credit. That was a great shot, okay? No, he didn't at all. It was a fantastic shot. Well, that angle is an interesting one. That one maybe shows a little bit more
Play.
of the case in Antonsen's favor. I thought that was a brilliant, brilliant shot.
Service
As was that
over.
one.
7-9.
terms of, it's just narrowing out this one now, isn't it? In terms of quarterfinals. 3 wins and 3 losses in quarterfinals this year. That's good.
Service over. Wipe the court, please. Line judge, wipe the court, please. 10-8. On this? On this? Can you show him where? Your hand.
Yep, that was clearly good.
Thank you.
It's a very decent start here from Lin Chun-Yi.
10-8.
Look at how he started his year.
Oh! 11-8 interval.
So we go into the break with Lin Chun-Yi 3 points clear of Anders Antonsen in the first game, the men's quarterfinal here at the Korea Open.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Players back on court. Eleven, 8. Play. Oh! 12-8.
That lead is up to 4 now.
Service over. 9-12. Service over. 13-9.
Lin Chun-Yi is maintaining that lead, that momentum he's got. Nice 4-point lead. Wants to just build on that.
14-9.
That goes in his favor as well.
Thank you. Service over. 10-14.
That's the
over.
shot he wants to get on the end of as
15-10.
much as possible. Hasn't been many opportunities, to Antonsen's credit. Sometimes he's got no choice but to lift from there. If he doesn't quite get the right height and depth, Lin Chun-Yi can unleash his weapon. Just wide. He had a long think about that.
Anders
Antonsen.
Antonsen challenges called out. Wipe the court, please. Wipe the court, please.
Yeah, well out as we thought it might be.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 16-10. Play. Service over.
Now, had he played that and they got through,
11-16.
Antonsen's having a chat with him. Change the shuttle, but that would have sealed it, really, wouldn't it? There's the preference to play on the front foot, to play those sort of attacking shots early on, or as quick as you can. Lin Chun-Yi, as I said, he had a good start to the year. Semi-finals on the Malaysian Open, he lost opening tournament of the year in the semis, and then a couple of
Service
quick
over.
exits at the Indonesia Masters and the Indian
17-11.
Open opening round, then quarterfinals of the Thai Masters and German Open, second round exit at the French, first in the All England. Then he won the Swiss Open, beat compatriot Cho Tian-Chen.
Oh! 18-11.
And he is cruising this first game. It's been very impressive from him. Beat Srikanth as well along the way. And Lo Kian Yu in the opening round, my goodness. Spain Masters, he was out in the second round. Quarters of the Asian Championships. Opening round of the Malaysian Masters, kind of went back to type. Singapore Masters. Singapore Open lost to Axelsen in 3. Opening round of Indonesia Open as well, disappointing. Then got to the semi-finals of the Australian Open, where he lost to Koda Narok in a very, very close match for being bundled out of the opening round of the US Open. A lot of opening rounds, same with the Canada Open. Last week at the Japan Open, Shi-Chi, who was semi-finalist there, beat him in straights. Just out.
Service over.
Is he gonna? No, he's not gonna appeal that.
12-19. Service over. 20, game point 12.
Look at that. Lots and lots of game points for Lin Chun-Yi. Now he's got the drift behind him, ostensibly. That means he goes into the drift for the next game. And someone like him likes to play his shots. That's good news.
Service over.
And it's just about in.
13-20.
Yeah, clearly inside the line.
Game.
Well wide, and
First game,
a great
Lin
first game
Chun-Yi.
from
21,
Lin Chun-Yi.
13.
Comfortable, really comfortable. Takes that. 21-13.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Lin, on court. Second game. Level. Play.
Oh, tight, but it's out. Lin Chun-Yi
Service over. One
sometimes
love.
will take the bait. Put more into that as well as he goes into the... That was tight, wasn't it? Into the drift. Oh, he did so well there, Lin Chun-Yi. That was a tough shot to put his back to Anders Antonsen. A couple of smashes now have not gone his way. Actually, I've seen that quite a lot of the players have actually played better on the far end here on court one. Oof.
3 love.
I thought that was tight, so not to challenge that. That's one he ought to be making. This is a great start from Antonsen.
Love.
Flying off here. Much better from Antonsen.
Service over.
First point on the board then for Lin Chun-Yi. as I mentioned, just as the year progressed, really struggled to get deep into tournaments.
Oh! 2-4.
Just got to 3 quarterfinals this year, won 2, lost 1. And overall in his career, in terms of, excuse me, I'll just correct myself there.
4-all.
In his career, it's been 9 wins and 9 losses in quarterfinals. Three wins and 3 losses this year in quarters alone. He's battled back really well here, Lin Chun-Yi. To be 4-all.
Service over. 5-4.
Great reactions there from Antonsen. Same with Lin Chun-Yi. That was a great rally, wasn't it? Superb reflexes from both these players.
Quick.
Both adjusted so well. There you go. Well, that one was tougher. In his career has won 3 times as many quarterfinals as he's lost. More than 30 wins, 10 defeats. So excellent record in that department. But
service over. 5-6.
So that's what, 75% odd win rate, more than that. Today he's a bit under the cosh. Great from Antonsen, who survives that one. Lin Chun-Yi had him at his mercy, and he couldn't take advantage. Was not going to recover in time, I don't think. Lin Chun-Yi, he knows that's a big miss.
Thank you. Seven, 5. Eight.
I'd say a couple of cheap points there, perhaps dropped for Lin Chun-Yi. One, Anders Antonsen, however you want to look at it. But Antonsen's maintained the lead. back up to that 4 points you had earlier in the lead. Easily put away there
Service
by Lin.
over. 6-9.
Couldn't put enough depth on that one. He knew what was going to happen next, Antonsen.
Lin, ready. Seven, 9.
This is a hard-fought one, isn't it? The second game.
Service over. 10-7.
Here's Antonsen. And into the interval we go, with Antonsen giving a big yes there. He'll be happier. Trailing by, leading by 4, but trailing overall. Because Lin Chun-Yi won the first game. Interestingly poised, this one.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Coaches, return to your chairs. Lin, on court. Lin. 11-7. Play. Service over.
A good reaction there from
11.
Antonsen initially. Not enough to save the point.
Service over. 12-8.
Hey!
13-8. He corrected to in.
Just corrected there. Now the lead up to 5, is there? No, there is a
Quick.
check now.
On court.
Is there a check? I thought there was, because we're getting...
8.
Not sure why we've got that sound. It sounded like there was got some confusion as to.
Yeah.
Well, I think there might have been a confusion as to whether there was a challenge involved. No challenges, to be clear. Starts to run away with his knees, comfortable. Just keeps going. And so we'll drag this to a third again.
Service over. 9-14. Service over. 15-9. Service over. 10,
Well,
15.
He's trailing by 5 now, Lin Chun-Yi. Antonsen has been far more on it. The ends appear to favour this side more, rather, for these players. Lin Chun-Yi looking to try and finish this in 2, so he's really got to do something from here on. 5 points, pretty big gap at this stage. Couldn't get it over.
15.
Better. And net exchanges have been in Lin Chun-Yi's favour overall, I think.
Wipe the court, please. Wipe the court, please. Thank you.
Well, Lin Chun-Yi's record against players inside the top 10 at quarterfinals.
15.
Well, this year that hasn't really happened. Overall, he's played Kodai Naroka and the Malaysia Masters last year, beat him. Slowly chipping away at this again. 30% of his matches in his career been against, he's won rather against top 10 players.
Service over. 16-12.
Antonsen, he saw the danger. Oh, missed. Missed chance there again. He got to the net, he
12.
made it. Just put a little too much on it. That chance is gone.
17-12.
So perhaps as this second game, because that would have been 16-13. keep his head here, Lin Chun-Yi, and force the issue. No, he can't. Much better from Antonsen.
12.
He's struggling.
19,
Suddenly
12.
a lot of unforced errors. And Antonsen looks like he's going to give Lin a taste of his own medicine. Win with a similar scoreline perhaps to the one that he had inflicted on him by Lin Chun-Yi.
Service over.
Better.
My judge, wipe the court, please.
Is it coming all a little too late?
13, 19. Thank you.
Yeah, Lin Chun-Yi has beaten the likes of Cho Tian-chen, I think I've told you well, Lee Zijia, Koda Naruoka.
13,
Players.
19.
So he's got it within himself.
Service over.
So that does set up
20
game points here for
14.
Anders Antonsen. And yeah, I think there was probably a feeling of inevitability that this was going to go to 3 before the match started.
Service over. 15, 20.
A little flourish here from Lin Chun-Yi.
My judge? My judge? Little
Still
more.
5 game points here.
Thank you. It's okay? $15, 20.
Now,
20.
still 4 game points to save here, Anders Antonsen. I don't think he's worried just yet. Now, 3 points in this.
Antonsen challenges.
It is a
called
challenge by
out.
Antonsen. I don't think he will have much of a case. We shall see. Here's that challenge.
Challenge unsuccessful.
As
One
suspected,
challenge
it is
remaining.
unsuccessful.
17, 20. Play. Lin Lin Chun-Yi challenges.
It's his turn to challenge
call
Lin Chun-Yi.
in.
Taking a while for this to be absolutely right.
Challenge unsuccessful. Game.
It is just in. All that matters is that Antonsen has
Second
won.
game won by Anders Antonsen. 21-17. 1 game all. Twenty seconds. 20 seconds.
So we're going to go into a third here. 21-17. Anders Antonsen took the
Final
second.
game. Love all.
And, yeah, as I said earlier, I think
Play.
there was an air of inevitability perhaps of this one going to 3. But they both preferred this nearer side. Now, if that's to continue, that kind of pattern, Lin Chun-Yi wants a good 4 or 5 point lead going into the interval where they will swap sides. Let's see what happens here.
Service over. 1 love.
No, challenge
Lin
again.
Chun-Yi challenges called out.
Going to spate of challenges towards the end of the last game and the start of this one. Yeah, very much out.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 1 all. Play. Service over.
Yeah, they've both gone for very
2,
acute
1.
angles at times, haven't they? And actually, they've worked quite a bit. Tough one to play.
Fault.
Stand and deliver
Service
there.
over. Line judge.
Antonsen.
Line judge. 2 all. Thank you. Two all. 3, 2.
He's annoyed himself. Antonsen.
3-0, Lin.
He's annoyed. Now,
mind your language.
Who's he annoyed with? He's been told to watch his language. Let's have a look here.
4-3.
That was just an instinctive reaction. And he has a little glare at Lin Chun-Yi.
5-3.
Well, this is going kind of where Lin Chun-Yi wants. Remember, we said he won a few points, a lead at the break.
Service over.
Very quick points here, no real rallies.
4-5. Service over.
That
6.
shout of Lin Chun-Yi's just getting a little bit louder as well.
Please.
They're both looking to perhaps try and get under each other's skin. All part of the gamesmanship.
Thank you. Six, 4.
He needs to build this up now, this little platform he's started here, Lin Chun-Yi.
Service over. 5-6.
Oh, he's gone there. Wrong.
6.
And they're all square again. Got it all wrong, didn't he?
Oh, sorry.
Sometimes you can just tempt him into playing those sort of shots.
Thank you.
Well, as it stands, I
6-0.
think Antonsen will be pretty pleased with this now.
Seven, 6.
He's now in front. been mainly Lin Chun-Yi who's led in this third game.
Service over. 7-all.
Shaking the head.
Lin.
This is funny because
Wait for the call from the line judge. Don't shout.
Lin just got the same warning that Anders Antonsen did, but Antonsen very quickly reminded the umpire of what Lin just did. The games these players play.
Service over. 8-all.
Just feels like there's a little bit of needle in this one, that they're both kind of having a go at times. Now, as I said, as it appears to be, this is the preferred end for both players. Then Lin really has to be perfect from here on in to go at least 3 clear. 3 would be the absolute minimum, maybe a little, well, not quite enough.
Service over. 9-8.
But Antonsen has coped pretty well on that far end in this game, and it could be the same for Lin Chun-Yi as well.
Change.
Frustrated, but we said he's got to be perfect from here on in. He got the 3 points he needed, Lin Chun-Yi, so at least he's up by 3 going into the interval. He'll now be on the far end. This, I think, just sets us up quite nicely, doesn't it, for the last part of this match, as we just about enter the hour mark.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Coaches, return to your chairs. Players on court. Lin, Anders on court. Players?
Now they're going to get a bit of telling off.
I don't want you shouting at each other.
Well, it has been happening for a while now.
11-8.
And the umpire's finally given them that little warning. But I think it's quite amusing, actually, from a personal point of view. Just the gamesmanship, shall we say.
Service over. 9-11.
Immediately takes the first point. It's all harmless fun. There are rules, so fair enough. Easy point,
11.
wasn't it? I think he knew immediately, kind of Lin was already turning away. So that 3-point lead is almost wiped out immediately after the restart. Done well here, good recovery from Antonsen, good retrieval.
11.
And he gets
all.
3 in a row himself. So that lead is completely wiped.
Little further. Little that way. That way. Yep. Thank you. All.
Now Antonsen, can he go on and build on this? No, he himself is in a good position.
12-11. Service over. 12-13.
First point he's got since the interval. It was 5 in a row for Anders Antonsen, excuse me. That's good. Just in.
13 all. Change.
Now he's back in front to Lin Chun-Yi, so he'll be happy with that. Very, very tight this at the moment.
Service over.
Just winning that net duel there.
All.
Antonsen. Yesterday he played something like 84 minutes. This is already 64. This isn't going to be anywhere near that, in theory anyway. Still a long match for Antonsen. That's good. Now that is getting challenged by Antonsen.
Hold in. Anders, leave the umpiring to me.
Can't resist saying a few things.
Yes. 14. Lin.
So it's deemed to be
Do not
out in the
shout
end, so
before
it
the
was a
call
good.
is made. Last warning. Yes.
Oh, that was tight, wasn't it?
Thank you. More? Line judge? Ah, sorry, it's okay. Oh, sorry. Yes. Line judge, please. Yeah. Can you show her? Thank you.
Lin Chun-Yi's getting a lot of chat from his coaches
Play.
there. Training by one. Now he's celebrating with no noise. Antonsen is up by 2.
Thank you. (16-14).
Mind you, again, this is a man who has beaten his opponent twice, is high ranked as well.
Service over.
Not going to say he's
15-16.
should be winning this at a canter. They did have a game of 1 hour 12 minutes before at the Thomas Huber Cup.
Thank you. Lin,
In,
on court.
at the finals in China, Chengdu. This has already well
Play
exceeded
on.
that, and it is number 6 versus number 14 in the world. He has just looked not his best. And Antonsen, given I think what's happened to him, I think probably fair enough.
Service over.
Restores that 2-point lead. Now, this is why I was
17-15.
saying that 4 or 5 points would have probably been ideal for Lin Chun-Yi. Mind you, it's been tight, hasn't it? Coming to this second half of the game. It's not like Antonsen has run away with it.
18-15.
I think this is the biggest lead either players had over each other in quite some time.
Shuttle okay? Play on.
11-8 was the last time we had a 3-point lead. That was in favor of Lin Chun-Yi. So it's been a 6-point swing eventually in favor of Antonsen.
Service over.
It doesn't last long.
16-18.
This time he makes that
17,
opportunity, something he didn't
18.
necessarily do earlier on. Only a point in it.
Thank you. It's okay?
Come here. Come here.
17-18. Play.
We are all square again. With 3 points required to win this. Fascinating, isn't it? Oh man, he's gone for the...
Lin Chun-Yi challenges called out.
I went for the flick serve and he's challenging it. It was clearly out.
My judges.
I think he just instinctively went for it, but it's not even going to be close. Certainly from where I am sat, it looked very, very clearly out by a long, long way.
Unsuccessful. No challenges remaining.
Maybe he wanted to use that
Service
strategically.
Over. 19-18. Thank you. Play.
Stop drop.
Service
Careful one. Not really a stop drop, but a very nice drop played from him.
19-19.
Lin Chun-Yi, whoever's going to win this now, can only win by 2, and yeah, it's always frustrating to lose in these close encounters.
Thank you.
That is what's going to happen here. Is this an opportunity for Lin Chun-Yi to beat Anders Antonsen for the first time?
19.
He's got the serve here. Tried the flick serve a short while ago. What's he going to do? Oh, he's given himself the advantage here. It's a great winner.
20, match point,
Fantastic Lin Chun-Yi.
19.
He doesn't have a great record. Overall in quarterfinals.
20, match point, 19.
This
Sorry,
will just
Judge.
give him the edge, perhaps.
Sorry.
This year's been better for him in terms of quarterfinals.
Thank you.
Match point here. Can he finish this? Chance to smash it, and he does! Throws his racket in frustration. Screams out Anders Antonsen, but gracious enough to his opponent. And that's a fantastic win for Lin Chun-Yi. First time he's defeated Anders Antonsen. He's probably going to get a reprimand now. And that is brilliant. Look what it meant. And once he got set up for the smash, you knew what was going to happen. There was a racket in absolute anger, but brilliant. His 6th quarterfinal this year, and only the 3rd one fourth one actually, I should say, that he has got through. So he'll be really happy with that. Lin Chun-Yi, the 8th seed from Chinese Taipei, has beaten Denmark's Anders Antonsen. 21-13, 17-21, 21-19. Long match, this one, that took 75 minutes. So men's doubles is our final match of the day here, quarter-final day at the HSBC BWF Korea Open 2024. It sees the 7th seeds from Indonesia, Muhammad Shokibul Fikri and Daniel Martin, take on the 2nd seeds from China, He Jiting and